Hello, YouTubers, friends, compatriots, bootlickers, shills, debt slicers, peasants, vassals, minions, meat sacks, Meat Sacks. I'm Useful Idiot. Welcome. And let's go to Pakistan, or McPakistan. And it turns out they're opening a new McDonald's branch there in Quetta, in Balochistan, which is a region that has a certain amount of unrest because there's a separatist movement there. But more importantly, at this point, it's the home, or purported home, of Taliban's ruling council. So here we have a McDonald's smack dab in the middle of Taliban territory, apparently. Although I found out it's in the middle of a heavily guarded area called the Millennium Mall. So in the middle of Pakistan and Taliban territory, all the local trendy, uptight hipster bitches can all go down to the Millennium Mall in Pakistan. And so anyway, apparently in this article, in this grand opening of this McDonald's in Quetta, Pakistan, they interviewed some terrorists, some Taliban members apparently, and got them to comment about McDonald's. Of course, they said the food was, quote, terrible, unquote. He went on to say, quote, ha ha ha, so you're asking me about McDonald's food? Yes, I know McDonald's and its food, but we'll never eat it. We don't even consider it a food, unquote. So no shocker there. They're really not that much different from Americans in their opinion of McDonald's food, that a lot of people don't even consider it food. And I thought it was great that the Taliban member went on to say that they prefer mutton and rice and need the fuel and energy to go and fight the enemy. And so I disagree there. I think you can get pretty loaded up on McDonald's food and just as easily go fight the enemy. But they also have a wrap there called the McArabia. And I almost made this a new I Wouldn't Shit You video because I found it hilarious that they have a wrap called the McArabia. And they have everything there is halal, so there's no pork products. And in fact, they have a McSausage sandwich, but uses chicken sausage. But they recall the terrorists actually recalled the story back eating at Karachi McDonald's, and said that the stuff was tasteless and too expensive. And that's something you don't hear too often, that it's too expensive. And so he didn't have very good things to say, but he did say he thought it was, quote, good when you were in a hurry and have no access to proper food, unquote. So to me, that leads me to believe that they actually enjoy McDonald's food. I think terrorists in Pakistan enjoy McDonald's food. I also understand that ISIS enjoys McDonald's food. They mostly eat it in cafes in Turkey. No surprise there. And we also know that ISIS has quite a taste for Snickers bar and cigarettes and energy drinks. So McDonald's certainly is not that far removed from that sort of culture. And in fact, some would say McDonald's is a gateway drug to other Western cultural ideas in the Middle East. And also, I think, one could argue that in some ways there's an affinity between McDonald's and the Taliban and Al-Qaeda and ISIS, because in some respects, McDonald's is sort of a food terrorist and are terrorizing the gastrointestinal systems of people all over the globe. And then the other affinity, of course, between McDonald's and someone like ISIS is they're both franchises. ISIS can open up in Syria, and then all of a sudden everybody can use that same brand all over the world and sell a lot more hamburgers. And so it goes. But there you have it. The article is going out there saying that they think that the Taliban and terrorists don't like McDonald's. But my read on the story is that they do like McDonald's. Fast food is great anywhere, especially if you're a terrorist on the run. I'm Useful Idiot. Don't you be one too.